Thank you. Public money, we are constantly told, is short and scarce, and I'm sure it is and will continue to be so. And yet, within this House, while many pay lip service to the need to prioritise health, there seems to be a majority in this House who would prioritise the public spending on a sporting facility, namely Casement Park, a project which might well swallow up more than £300 million of public money. And yet it is blindly endorsed by that majority from Sinn Féin, the Alliance Party and the SDLP. And of course, that is done in the repetition of the habitual demand that the British government should foot the bill. And yet, as was rightly pointed out in the newsletter editorial of last week, there was attention drawn to this chorus of demand that it's up to the British government to pay for this, but no pressure whatsoever on the GAA, the primary beneficiary of all of this, who still persists that its contribution will be its miserly 15 million. 15 million when the whole project was meant to cost 70-something million, still 15 million when it's likely to cost over 300 million. As that editorial pointed out, that is an untenable position. And if the GAA want this stadium, then they have to put their hand into their own deep pockets. This is the richest sporting organisation in Northern Ireland, and yet it thinks it should sponge off the British taxpayer to the tune of hundreds of millions of pounds. That editorial was also entitled, "The DUP should make clear its view on the casement costs." Yet yesterday, with the DUP's manifesto, not a mention of casement. We have a minister, Minister Lyons, who has ruled out clawback for non-GAA use of that stadium. And so I do say to this House that at a time when we all profess a belief in the need to fund education and health, we really need to get a grip of a runaway project like this and to realise that if it's to be provided, it should be provided in the same proportion as was provided for rugby and football and nothing more.